All right, so this is a suggestion via a channel member. So we have a body camera video. We're not going to read that title at all, but let's go ahead and jump into the video immediately. Let's see what this video takes us. Sounds like some drama. Let's do it, guys.
You woke up and you didn't really know what's going on, so we'll explain to you.
I did. Hold on, please. You just told my daughter, you just told my 15-year-old daughter.
You're shouting. If you don't calm down, we can't explain.
All right. Let me calm down.
On February 26, 2023, officers knocked on a door with DCF to take custody of a child, but instead, they were met by a man who was furious to see them.
Of course, who would not be furious to see someone come in and take your child? Of course. Well, let's see where this video takes us.
If you could just knock on the door, hey, we're allowed to come in forcibly.
Yeah.
You need to produce the child. If you don't, we are going to force entry and come to home. Something like that, and just about every minute repeat that. Pound on the door, nice and loud. I'm going to let the other guys know the whole spot. He's on his way. Give us 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll take it from there, but we're not leaving.
Police department, we have paperwork to enter your home, and we will use force if you don't answer the door.
The court order has a clause for the allow officers to make forcible entry to get the child. The judge didn't add a clause in there. I read it off to Sarge. He's on his way. Jordan's out there just making announcements, and we're pounding on the door.
I mean, she's in there. She looked out.
You actually saw?
Well, I can't say it was the girl in the DL photo, but somebody looked out the back window, saw me here, and then ducked down.
Yeah.
Went back.
Well, somebody answered the door. They said it wasn't the mother, but she immediately was like, hang on, slammed the door, and now nobody's answering. So I'll let Sarge know all that. He says good. He's on his way. Hold it back if you guys hang out here.
No, nobody's in here.
Will you tell them on the other side that the door's open now?
My mom's boyfriend might be in his room, but my mom's at work.
Okay.
You just lied to my daughter's face and told her you had a search warrant, sir.
We're not leaving.
Let me get your information, sir.
Yeah.
Can you just say that? Hold on.
You woke up and you didn't really know what's going on, so we'll explain to you.
I did. Hold on, please.
No.
Let me talk to you, sir.
You're being
Sir, this is what I'm saying.
First of all, we have...
I'm being rude.
Sir, can you calm down so we can tell you what's going on?
All right. I'm being rude because I just figure out there's no address on there. There's no name for the person whose address name on the address. All that's illegal. You just told my daughter. You just told my 15-year-old daughter.
You're shouting. If you don't calm down, we can't explain.
All right. Let me calm down. You showed me a search warrant. My thing is, the search warrant doesn't have our address on it. The search warrant is for here.
You're shouting again. If you don't want to talk to me, go away.
The search warrant, you tried to speak about it.
Misunderstood.
No, I ain't misunderstood. You said you had a search warrant for her. She clearly told me.
I never said the word search warrant.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Okay. So the young girl, she saw the cops at the door, right? And then whatever happened, the camera switched. For some reason, they're not showing us that piece of footage. I definitely would like to see exactly what was said. But obviously, she's now under the perception that there is some type of, warrant because for some reason they're trying to have access to the house here. Okay. She then tells him, hey, there's a search warrant. She has no idea what was actually, what things are, let's say. That's kind of what I'm grasping here. I'm trying to get it here. Obviously, he specifically is angry as anyone would be if someone was coming to take some type of child from the house here. I'm definitely not a super fan of DFACS. I think that they fail 90% of the children that they get cases from. They ignore the majority of them. And why I'm saying this is because I just literally got custody of my kid after 14 years from being in a household that has been called, DFACS has been called hundreds of times on, right? They don't care. So I'm definitely not going to side with DFACS under any circumstances, generally, right? But based off of this here, it definitely looks like there's some type of miscommunication. I understand his anger, absolutely. But let's see where this video takes us.
No, you're not telling me anything.
This one, my bad. This one,
I don't want to talk to you.
Wait, you ain't give me your chance to talk.
You're not telling me anything.
If you don't want to be nice to me.
All right, so you want me to be nice to you?
I want you to be reasonable.
We have an order to enter the home and take the child from the address, from this address.
There's no address on there that says
Mother of the child has this address listed as her residence.
Yeah, she don't stay.
I was told by the female that answered the door that she was here with the baby.
Why are there so many adults coming out of this house at what looks to be 3:40 in the afternoon? What's going on here, guys? Listen, I'm not saying that whatever the case that we're encountering here is wrong, because I'm gonna go and forecast that whatever reason they're taking this kid away to go to some type of state care to ruin the kid's life, right? Let's just say that here, even more so than they're going to, because This looks like the hood, bro.
Okay.
I'm just lost what's going on. I woke up to y'all in my house.
Because you're being impatient.
I just woke up and you're in my house.
You woke up and you weren't prepared to see us.
Right.
Can
What the hell?
Can I explain to you why we're here? Can I?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Because he's not telling me why you're here. He's making no sense to me.
Will you give me just a minute?
Yes, please.
Do you want to look in the house any further?
I do want to see the last room that was locked.
It was locked? Okay. I think Officer Schaefer's sitting at the front. We're going to sit here and hang out. Wait till my supervisor gets here. And then we'll go from there and re-explain it to him if he's going to listen. And we'll get access to that room, okay? That's no problem. But he's being awfully upset and unreasonable, so we're not going to take it to that next level yet. But wait till my...
I mean, you're trying to enter into his house. You don't have a search warrant, but yet he perceives that you allegedly told the daughter you had a search warrant. I wouldn't say this specifically being unreasonable, but either way.
But he's being awfully upset and unreasonable, so we're not going to take it to that next level yet. But wait till my sergeant gets here.
Right.
Doesn't matter to
So the
me.
mother put her address here.
So this address is listed as her address.
How can she do that if her name ain't on the lease?
I know you have commentary, but let me just finish real quick so
I will.
you can hear
Okay.
the whole thing.
Yes, ma'am.
DCF has paperwork, judge-signed paperwork that says the police can use force and enter this home and retrieve the baby. That is the paperwork. How do I know how old your daughter,
just show it to
right?
him.
This is your daughter?
All right, now she explained that. Now that I calm down, I'm trying to explain.
Your daughter told us that she was here.
I did not say that. I said I just came from home from school.
No.
And my mom
Said, is she here? You said, yeah, and you closed the door, right? Like you were going to go get her because you didn't know. That's fine. Nobody's mad at you.
I don't want to interject. I just wanted to let you know that it does say about CPS.
Are you okay?
So that's what we are looking for her here.
Yes.
So y'all walked in and she was...
No, listen.
We were told she was here,
Listen.
and we came in.
This is really... This is very disturbing, right?
No. Listen.
You have
You
to
were asleep,
understand.
right? You were asleep, right?
Right. Imagine
Your
how that
16.
feels.
No, listen. Your 16-year-old daughter opened the door, says, yes, you can come in, right? And did we leave after you said you can't be in here and leave, right? We left, right? Yes or no?
Y'all still here too?
Yes or no? We left the house. Is that correct? Yes or no?
It took a second for y'all to get out. I had to
Yes
start
or no?
searching, yeah.
Yes or no?
I had to start getting
Yes or no?
irate. And
Yes or no?
Yes, sir, you told
All right.
me. After I got irate, yes.
We have good reason to be in there with the judges.
Now, I understand you had permission from what you're saying.
We do.
All I was asking for was proof of address and proof of just show me.
You have to give us an opportunity to explain. If you woke up and walked into
This is
it.
great. Explanations are great, right?
Bro, she better be in his house, bro.
But you're not showing me the proof. If we're in the court of law right now, you guys will lose the case because you haven't showed me the proof to say
There's
you
no
can come
case
to
to
this
lose.
address.
This isn't a criminal
I
matter.
didn't say this is a case. I said if we're in a court of law, proof is in the pudding.
Sir.
If you do not show proof, how are you?
Let him answer.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My supervisor's going to come here. We're going to explain to you again that we're going to go in there and check that last room.
Okay,
Because that's what it says.
right.
Okay, so either you can let us do it now or wait till my supervisor gets here.
We went to the supervisor.
Excellent.
I'm just having a
So we're just
conversation.
going to hang out here.
We're just having a
You're
conversation.
being very hard to talk to
Right,
because
we
you're
having a
interrupting
conversation. Oh, sorry.
and stuff like that, okay?
I'm hard to talk
so
to.
that, yes.
Because I'm making sense?
No,
because
sir.
you're not
Because you're
letting us
rambling off
Am I
and
making
you're interrupting people.
so you telling me my rambles aren't making a lot
Yes,
of
sir.
sense?
No, sir. You're being rude and interruptive.
Whoa.
So we have to hang out here till my supervisor.
Bro, how did you think this conversation was going to go? Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at the mannerism of everyone that we're encountering here, and I do fully understand why this kid is going to be taken out of this environment. When I have no idea why, let's say, right? But I do understand why you would look at this and say, yeah, the kid should be taken that way. And I definitely agree. I don't think that there should be any kids in this household at all. Again, you have, I counted like 4 or 5 adults, right? And it's like, 3:45 now. None of you at work, bro. None?
All right, I get you.
And then we're going to explain to you again.
I'm not trying to give you a hard
Then
time.
we're going to have to go in if you don't give us permission, and we're going to have to execute.
I get what you're saying. Do you understand? I'm not trying to give you a hard time, right?
No, I don't agree with you. You are giving me a hard time.
I'm trying to give you a hard time.
Sir,
Yeah, because you're not allowing him to enter into your property.
do you know that the last time that we were here, she ran out the back door?
No, I don't know that.
Okay, that's why we have 4 officers here. And we have a supervisor on the way.
I don't know none of this is going on. That's not my kid. That's not
Okay,
our
but
kid. We
that
don't know.
child belongs to the state.
So y'all agree with him that y'all ain't understand nothing I was saying?
You're getting caught
He's
up on the
sitting here acting
wrong.
like he's sitting here acting like a cop right now, right?
All right. One room's locked, obviously.
Right, she's in there.
Yeah, more than likely. He's being a pain in the butt, but I finally got through and said, what's going on? We're not leaving. The sergeant's going to come out and re-explain again.
Bro, just show him the paperwork so we can get done with this, guys. Just show him the paperwork.
But we are going in there whether we can
Is there an
consent or
address
not.
on there?
Yeah, I asked her. She goes, there's an address here. Is there anywhere the child is going to be? He's already admitted she just sleeps on the couch. We should be all just fine. So
You're acting like I can't hold the paper.
See this emergency motion?
Read it, right.
To produce access to the home?
Okay.
Hold that 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this part right here says, law enforcement officers are hereby authorized to make a forcible entry at any hour using any and all reasonable force necessary. Right here.
All right, now wait.
She has refused to produce the child to the state.
That's off real. Okay.
The residence. This is your address.
Thank you. That's what the f I'm talking about. Now you coming.
Okay, but you understand that.
If you show me the address off rip, none of that would have happened.
Bro, I said this 5 minutes ago. Just show the man show it to him. What took so long here? So is he supposed to take your word? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. If you come to my house, and if you don't show me any type of documentation, you're not getting in. I don't care what you're saying, bro. Right? Because if you have the ability to basically say whatever you need to say to basically get me to admit whatever you want me to admit. Let's say this here, guys. I don't trust not a single soul. Right? Show me the paperwork. Even though the paperwork could be doctored, but show me the paperwork. Okay? That's it. And that should have been done a long time ago. That would have solved the majority of this here. We would not even be in this situation now, currently waiting for a sergeant to come.
That's all I'm saying. If she would have put that out off rip, or he said he had it in his hand.
It would have been easier if you weren't arguing with.
Oh, she means if you didn't push back against the nonsense. No.
People and getting
around. All I asked was for the address. I'm talking about the same thing from the beginning. The address. I keep saying, show me the address.
It's right here.
Right.
All right. DCF's up front and stuff like that because that's where the guy is that kicked us out. We didn't want to kind of escalate anymore. Here's what happened. The 16-year-old daughter's like, finally answer the door. Hey, you can come in. Yeah. They go through the house. They find 2 doors. They knocked on the one. The male came out, freaked out, cursing, get out, get out, get out. Yeah. There's still 1 door locked, and no one answered the door, and he doesn't want us to answer it. We backed out. Took us a while to explain it to him. Explain it to him. He still doesn't want to us to go in there. So I said, we're just going to wait till you get here. Re-explain it again.
So there's 1 bedroom with a man who they're saying the kid's not in there?
Yes. Everyone's
the owner of the house.
But he doesn't want us to look in the door.
Okay. And that would be the parent of the child?
No. The parent of the house.
Who's the parent of the child?
What's her name?
Is that person here?
No, the child or that mother is not here. We believe because they're not letting us in there and nobody's answered the door and the door's locked.
Let me go.
He's all around the backside with DCF and everybody on the outside.
There 2 sides?
Yes, sir. There's 2 doors.
Okay. So if you would have never heard me arguing and debating with you guys, if you would have showed me the address, I'd be like, okay, we'll do what y'all want to do. I would have said, okay, what do we do about that?
Do you want us to wait for our supervisor to check the last room?
It's too late. I see the address.
All right, we'll wait. He's right here.
This is the guy that was locked in?
You're good now. She showed me the address.
This is the gentleman that lives here at this residence. He's seen the paperwork with the address on it. He understands what we're here for.
I get it now. She showed me the address.
Yeah, okay.
You're good now.
You're going to let us go check now?
This is our
green light. It would have been green light if she would have showed me the same thing. She just showed me the address.
Okay.
This is a rare circumstance because most people, when the state says we need that child,
but you can't treat every
they turn the child over.
Never. I doubt that, bro. I'm going to be completely honest here. Like, I hear what she's trying to proposition here. It just doesn't seem very believable, like at all. The state says I need to take your child from you. I can't imagine that being a thing that happens. Sure, here, take my kid. I can't imagine that just happening in a cordial manner. I'm sorry, at all.
Is the kid here?
I don't know. I just woke up. I just told
you that. So the last
in the
bedroom was locked.
I don't know what's going on.
All right. Do you have a way to get into that last bedroom?
I don't go in that room. I be in my room.
Usually when a bedroom is locked, it has to be open from the inside, so somebody might be in there.
Hold up. Stay here for a second, man. Boss.
What's your grandma's phone number?
Give me 1 second. Sit down.
237.
Please sit down.
For
please
what?
sit down.
Who is this?
Because you keep walking around. I can't find the kid. You're being detained. Sit down, please.
Okay, my grandmother.
Down,
Y'all need to go to my grandmother's house.
Sit down on the curb, or I can take you in my car in handcuffs. What do you want? Sit down. Now, don't get up. Now, DCF, you want to talk to him or not, but you have to stay here. Do you understand?
This is not where I stay at. It's at my grandmother's house. Y'all don't do that.
Understand me?
No, I don't understand you.
Stay here and don't move. Do you understand that? If you get up, Officer Sullivan's putting you in handcuffs, so you're going to my car. I'm not warning you again.
The reason that they're here is because you're not cooperating, okay? You're not here for criminal, we're not trying to take you to jail unless you start acting out and we have to do so.
Okay.
So
y'all
just relax.
This is their house. Like, y'all
okay, but you were staying here at some point. That was the address that they have for you, and the judge signed off.
This is the mother? Take that kid, bro. That's the mother? Right here. She was in there the whole time? Like in the back room that they wouldn't open? Oh, geez, guys. Some people shouldn't have kids, guys. All right. Mannerism alone, I can't imagine.
Off on that address. Do that, they're gonna get tighter.
Officer Sullivan's gonna search you. Officer Sullivan's gonna search you. Spread your feet. Spread your feet.
Where was the baby?
Under a blanket in the other blanket.
Is that where I have to talk to you guys?
Nope, too late for that.
Why do I have to go to jail?
Because you know exactly why. I'm sorry. We're done with this.
You're being arrested for obstruction because you didn't cooperate.
That's going to be thrown away, bro. It's just going to be thrown away.
I already have enough going on. I have my class.
I'm sorry. I have no sympathy for you when you just lied to us.
Turn around, face the car, please. Just hold still. Just hold still. Can you widen your stance, please? There you go. A little bit wider.
We can't. It's too late now.
That's just my baby.
We weren't going to take you to jail, but your actions produced this result.
You know how crazy this is?
No.
Can you just get your info, start PCA?
Yeah.
Go ahead, get in.
Have a seat.
Minimum.
Please,
Can you send one of the girls from DCF over?
is there a way you guys can
Sit.
please?
Okay, I've already explained to them that it sucks and that we're sorry for what happened. You guys, do you know what your charge is?
I'd like to do something like a child endangerment or something. I want to read up on that.
Work with them. Figure it out. Take your time. Like this one, I want to do it right. So like, I think that you can do 10-15 based on the violation of that. There's probably a statute on that.
Okay.
Maybe call booking and find out.
Yep.
I'll keep Garrett here to help facilitate whatever's about to happen. As far as you guys are concerned, you've got mom. You have all the information that you need to do a 10-15.
Yep.
Why don't you go start taking her to jail?
Okay, no problem. I'll go check.
She lost her right to be able to see him and stuff.
Yeah,
as far as I'm
perfectly fine. Completely forgot to ask you exactly how you found the child.
She was in the bedroom across from the one that you wanted to get into.
Yep.
So the one that you were in, literally directly across from that, he said, "Hey, Sarge, come with me." I followed him. He didn't speak any words other than "come with me." He pointed in the room, and I was like, "Is baby in here?" I was thinking the baby was 6 or 7 by this time. Like, I thought that's what was happening here. And so as he pointed in the room, I just hear like, whatever, little baby crying. So I just peeled the blanket up and grabbed her. So she was covered. That baby was covered with like a comforter, which will be on my body camera.
Yep.
But they covered her up in order to conceal her from us.
Pretty
I
large
think what happened was she was in the room that you guys couldn't get into when you left. They moved her across and covered her with the comforter.
Yep.
Would be my guess.
Yep.
Child endangerment. Okay. All right, guys. This is a rough one, right? I mean, I think some of the most intriguing conversations come from, really rough situations like this here. Okay, so understand this here. But let me go ahead and give you a straight caveat that I may be inherently biased because of specifically defects, right? I have been trying to have access and get access to my children for the entirety of their lives. And the mother just completely kept them away. Then later on, I find out why they were kept away, because they have been going through it the entirety of their lives. And I mean, straight brutality. And so I finally get access to my kids after specifically speaking to like the Department of Children's Services, let's say, for almost 16 years. Of course, they don't believe me. I'm just some random man complaining about the mother of the kids, let's say. I'm just some random man. How dare I do such a thing here? So I'm immediately inherently biased against this organization. These 3-letter organizations generally fail children. I do know that the kid that was just taken here is probably going to not succeed or have any meaningful life ahead of them unless they are able to get adopted, very fast and taken out of state care, because the state cannot raise a kid. The state can do nothing correctly, large scale at least, right? And so now this situation here, looking at it, I don't want any kid to be subjected to that type of environment. Let's just start this off right now. I do understand that people are going to be born every single day, right? And in order for this woman to do something to the point where the government said, "Oh no, she cannot have a child next to her," I wonder what that was. Okay, because I'm sure it was probably like she landed on the moon or parallel parked in an illicit manner, let's say on the moon. Right? It has to be something so astronomical like that in order for the government to even look at the mother in any meaningful manner. So I wonder what happened here. Okay, I don't think the police acted wrong at all in this instance here. I don't see that. They're there doing their jobs, right? Specifically, I do think that the female police officer lied a little bit here, just to kind of I don't know, just to kind of get her point across or something. Because again, I cannot imagine someone who's about to lose their child being completely fine with losing their child. Okay, I don't think that people have enough self-awareness to understand that they themselves are doing all types of terribleness in their own life that has brought all of this kind of upon them, let's say, to get their kid taken away. I don't think that they are going to look back at themselves and see anything other than the person taking the kid as a monster. Right, I'm trying to look at both sides here because it's important to kind of get the full scope of the picture here. Inside of the mind of the guy who was just sleeping, who got woken up with police in his house, right? I understand that. That makes all the sense in the world why he acted the way he acted here. I think most people would probably act in a manner similar to that, probably using different words and better diction, but the reaction would not be too far off from there. And again, I cannot imagine that. First of all, for example, if it was so calm, if it's normally so calm, the initial encounter with the people at the house, right? The initial encounter was to have the police come with DFACs, right? If it was so calm and it was so normal that people just had no problem giving their kids away, right? Then why were the police called? Like before you even went to the door, why were the police called? Right? Because like I know, right? Let's bypass the absolute nonsense here. Not a single person is going to be fine, regardless of how terrible the people are. Let's say not a single person is going to be completely fine with getting rid of their kid at all. The obstruction charge is definitely a throwaway charge. That's not going to be a thing. The child endangerment also feels a little bit like a stretch, but it feels like a little bit like a stretch depending on the scenario. But again, based off of what we saw here, I don't really get that right there. They tried to hide the kid from someone who was coming to take them. That's what we just encountered here. So the child endangerment is going to be intriguing. I wonder if that actually stuck. I don't think anything's going to stick to her at all, because she has the ability to make more kids. And based off of the environment that she's in, she's going to be a single mother, most likely. And she's gonna make child support money basically for the government. So I don't see how she would be someone that they would put away into jail for any meaningful time. They're gonna let her out immediately to have more babies, bro. Like that's the methodology here, guys. I don't know. I can't explain it any other way here. But all right, listen, guys. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. If you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys later.